Welcome to Uncle's Channel. Thanks for watching today. Let's talk about achieve or easy to defeat the Hushed Saint in Lords of the Fallen. Now, I'll fully acknowledge, this is a pretty tough little boss fight, and it took me a few different tries to finally get a good strategy down in order to take him out here. Now, before you go into the fight, there are a few things you're going to need. I do recommend having a minor Holy Salt, which allows you to do holy damage on him. I recommend having the Thorned Crimson Rector Sword, and also the summon I recommend choosing for this battle is going to be the Iron Wayfarer again, just simply because he seems to have the largest HP pool, and you're going to want to have the summon that stays alive the longest. Some of the other ones do more attack power, and that's fine, but our goal is just simply to keep him alive as long as possible as a distraction. Now, when you go into the boss fight here, he is always going to go for your summon first, and when he begins to go for your summon, as soon as he starts heading in that direction, goes for the summon, and then sort of jumps down into the water here, that is when you're going to want to go ahead and equip the Minor Holy Salt, and that way it's going to last as long as possible when you actually get to attack him. Now, you're going to notice like a little ripple in the water, and that is the direction that the Hushed Saint is going in. Run after that little ripple in the water, and as soon as the Hushed Saint emerges from the water, basically lock onto him. He's going to throw a little projectile at your summon, and while he's doing that, you just rush straight up to him, get behind him, and start wailing away and doing as much damage as you possibly can at the start of the battle. If you're equipped with the Minor Holy Salt here, and you have this particular weapon, you are going to be able to stagger him and get a good bit of damage in on him right here at the start. Now, eventually, he's going to go back into the water, and when he goes into the water, he's going to re-emerge, and he's going to have his horse, and he's going to charge at you with his horse. Now, as soon as he goes into the water, go ahead and get your Umbral Lamp out here, and you're going to see these little floating parasites throughout the arena. You're going to want to position one of those floating parasites between you and the Hushed Saint on his horse, and when the horse gets somewhat close to you, go ahead and begin to use your trigger to blow up that little floating spirit here. It's going to cause a little explosion. He's going to fall off the horse, and at that point, lock in on him, run right over to him, get behind him if you can, and start wailing away while he's focused on your summon. You'll be able to take away a significant portion of his damage if you have that Minor Holy Salt and you just really stay on him. Now, stage 2 is going to be a little bit different here. He's not going to use the horse anywhere near as much, except unless he wants to call it out and try to attack you. And personally, I think stage 2 is probably on the easier side because you don't have to worry about the Umbral Lamp at all anymore. Now, in stage 2, you wait for him to jump out of the water. If he's jumping out of the water sort of towards you, just simply roll into him, or you can roll off to the left or the right. Just simply roll as he's coming at you. Out of the water, immediately lock onto him and start attacking him. Don't run away, don't try to do projectiles, anything like that. Just simply run straight up to him and really keep the attacks going on him here. You want to keep a tight space on him so you and your summon can do the max amount of damage and keep him staggered, and so he's not continuing trying to get away or do attacks on you. If he does tap his shield twice, it means the horse is getting ready to come out. I recommend if you see this, just simply run in a straight line off to the left or off to the right. And when the horse comes out, then begin to dodge in that same direction that you're already running in, and you'll avoid that attack. And then, of course, run up to him again and begin to attack and get as much damage as possible. Pretty much anytime he does an attack, whether it's with the horse or jumping out of the water, simply get behind him and just keep that space as tight as possible, and that way you and your summon are working together to take him out very quickly. If you want to continue to equip your weapon with the Minor Holy Salt, it will help it go a little bit faster, and the more damage you can give out, the longer your summon is going to last inside this particular fight. So my best recommendation for stage 2, simply dodge through his attacks when he comes out of the water, run off to the left, off to the right when his horse is coming at him, and just stay on him with that summon, and you'll have him taken out in no time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check my other videos listed up above, and as always, go out there, find a great game to play. Simply have a great rest of the day.